Here we go, Zoe, we have cranberry juice here. Is there more cranberry juice in this glass, more cranberry juice in this glass, or do they have the same amount?
They have the same amount.
Okay. Watch what we're going to do here. Okay. Now, is there more cranberry juice in this glass, more cranberry juice in this glass, or do they have the same amount?
There's more cranberry juice in this glass.
How do you know there's more cranberry juice in this glass?
Because that one's big and that one's more, and this one is taller and this one's shorter.
This one's taller and this one's shorter? Okay, great, thank you. All right, Zoe, I have a question for you. Are there more pennies in this row, more pennies in this row, or do they have the same?
The same.
The same, okay. Okay, now, are there more pennies in this row, more pennies in this row, or do they have the same?
There's more pennies in this row.
How do you know there's more pennies in that row?
Because this one, the pennies are closer and the pennies are a little bit farther in this row.
Okay. We're going to do one with bunny and lion, okay? Here we go. Let me show you how this is going to go.
Wait, I think I know this.
Okay, we'll see right here. Here's bunny and lion, and they each have to walk down their path to the very end, okay? Now, does bunny have to walk further? Does lion have to walk further? Or do they have to walk the same amount?
They have to walk the same amount.
Okay, okay. Now watch what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. Now, here's bunny and here's lion, and they both have to walk down their paths to the end. Now, does bunny have to walk further? Does lion have to walk further? Or do they have to walk the same amount?
Lion has to walk further.
Lion has to walk further? And how do you know that lion has to walk further?
Because this stick was just as long as bunny, and now they moved it, and then lion has to go a little bit farther.
Because we moved it and now lion has to go a little bit further? Okay. Here we go. We have some graham crackers for us to share. You see these? Okay. Did we share those fairly? No? How come it's not fair?
Because I only have one and you have two.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. What if we... Now what do you think? Now is it fair? How come it's fair now?
Because we both have two.
Because we both have two.
Because
Okay.
you break it in half and then we have two.
Okay. You can have your graham crackers now. Alexis, is there more cranberry juice in this glass, more cranberry juice in this glass, or do they have the same amount?
Same amount.
They have the same amount. Okay, now watch this. Here's what we're going to do. Now, is there more cranberry juice in this glass, more cranberry juice in this glass, or do they have the same amount?
This one has more and this one has less.
And why do you think this one has more?
Because you don't know who thing of that, but it's the same amount except it's just taller.
So is there more in this glass, or more in this glass, or are they the same amount?
They have the same amount. They still have the same amount except this glass is higher.
So they have the same amount? How do you know they have the same amount?
Because when this cream juice was in this glass, it had the same amount except this time it doesn't because this one's bigger.
Okay. So does this one have more? Does this one have more, or do they have the same amount?
See, this one has more. There's a little bit of cream juice in it.
So this one has more, or they have the same amount still?
This one is
And why do you think this one has more?
because it's taller.
Because it's taller? Well, what if we pour this back in here?
It's the same amount.
Now it's the same amount? So what if we pour this back in here?
Let's try 2 cups.
Well, let's just do the one. And now you tell me, is there more cranberry juice in this glass, more cranberry juice in this glass, or do they have the same amount?
Cranberry juice in this glass.
Because it's taller? Okay.